dads. How are you? Happy Friday. Long weekend if you're in Canada, not if you're not in Canada. But this week, I wanted to talk about mindset, and I apologize. I'm in my car. This phone might be a little bit wonky, but bear with me. So I wanted to talk about mindset a little bit and this journey that you guys are all on. And I've heard this a few times, and you guys are right, and I've heard it from other people, and it's about the journey, right? And of course, it's about the journey. Like, there is no end game when it comes to fitness. When you're done your 12 weeks, you don't get to sit down and go, okay, we're done. I don't have to work out. I can eat like shit again. I don't have to do this. No, that's not the case. What this is about is getting you into habits. So when we're done, you just continue going, right? And you feel better, you look better, you're stronger, you're mentally clear, you are able to handle stress, you live longer, right? You live longer. That's probably the ultimate key. And you live longer better. And so as I hear the phrase, it's a journey, and not wrong, I also hear in the background excuses, right? And I hear about coasting. For me, when I hear that, it's a fine line between, yeah, it's a process, or I'm giving myself an excuse not to go all in. And some of you have not gone all in, and you are wasting our time. And what I mean by that is the time that we have together. You don't get this time back with me. So why not go all in right now? What is stopping you from making sure you nail your food every single friggin' meal? What's stopping you from doing the best possible workout? What's stopping you from getting your walks in and your movements in, or whatever happens to be that you're prescribed to? What is stopping you from doing that? It certainly is not the physical limitations. It's all mental, right? And when I hear things like, well, I like variety in this, and I want to change that, and don't make that the barrier. Don't make you the barrier. And in some of you, I'm hearing that you're the barrier, right? You're giving yourself the excuse to take longer when it doesn't have to take longer, right? We only have a short time together. 12 weeks, for some of you, it's less. And are you putting enough effort in? The reality is, you've got to go, you want A+ results, you've got to go A+ effort. You just do. And then when it comes to weight loss, it's so important because, too much sodium, too much carbs, that's why the macro diet works so good, right? And the calorie deficit works so good. And because it's a math equation, essentially, right? You have X amount of energy, you have to expel that, and if you have too much, you gain fat. Simple, right? You burn enough, you lose fat. Simple, right? And some of you are not going all in. So you've got 12 weeks with me. That's not forever, right? And every week that you don't go all in, that's a week that you lose, right? And it just takes a little bit longer. So why not go friggin' all in and get the results that you want, need? And some of you are desperate for those results. So don't let you be the barrier. Don't get in your own way. And some of you are letting yourself get in your own way. You hired me for a reason. I am pushing your ass to get going, right? And some of you are doing awesome, like friggin' awesome. You're dialed in. But I also want you to keep your mindset in check, because you're not tired, you're not distracted, and you're not stuck. You know what you are? Is you're hesitating. You're hesitating. And you're trying to get back to the old ways. Your body is in comfort mode, and it wants to go back. And that's why we're here for 6 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. We are trying to get you unstuck, right? And break those fucking habits to bring some new habits, right? Some of you guys want to be back in the cycling club. Some of you want to go on a trip you have coming up. Some of you guys want to play with your grandkids. Some of you guys just want to live a better life. Some of you think that you're going to die. Like, let that sink in for a second. And then think about whether or not you're going all in, if there's something more you can do, right? So this is your week, and this is your weekend to flip the switch, okay? Go harder. Get your workouts in. Be intentional with your time. Think about what's coming up. What's the next meal? How am I going to eat, and what am I going to eat? And does this do my body good, right? And it's Friday. You're going to get your weekend in. Again, if it's a long weekend for you, awesome. It's a long weekend for me. And when Sunday rolls around and you're planning your week, how does your week look, right? And what are some of the things that you have to do to make sure you nail it? Like this was your job and you had a boss that said, I need these things to happen, you'd make sure they happen, right? Well, this is your job. You have to make sure this shit happens, right? At the end of the day, you go to a party, an event, a work thing, a christening, a baptism, fucking, I don't know, barbecue, whatever, and someone's offering you stuff that doesn't suit your program or your plan, that's on you. You can say no thank you. No thank you is some of the most powerful words you'll ever hear. No thank you. You're polite and you're firm and you don't want it, right? And yes, I always talk in my stories and my videos about, yeah, you can eat this and yeah, you can eat that. That's when you've gotten to a certain place. Right now, you're with me for these weeks. Nail it. Nail it, right? Don't give yourself the excuse of, it's a journey and I don't want to deprive myself and I want to live. I love food. And like I had coffee with a good friend of mine 2 weeks ago, and he's on a weight loss journey, and he's like, I just love food too much. Fuck, do you love death? Right? Do you love death a lot too? Because he's overweight. Like, he's 250. Do you love death? Because that's inevitable. And so why not enjoy what you have coming, right? I'm sorry to be so frank and direct and harsh, right? But that's it, right? And our time together is short. 12 weeks at the beginning sounds like a lifetime, to be honest, right? But in the blink of an eye, some of you are coming up almost to the end, right? And in the blink of an eye, it's gone. And just like summer, August is here today. And July, just like that, gone. So use this time. Really sit down with yourself and have a talk with yourself and go, am I putting my best effort in? Am I giving myself excuses not to buy certain foods? Am I giving myself excuses not to do the workouts or do the best workout and give the best effort? Am I giving excuses that, well, when my wife cooks the foods, I don't want to bother her. She does a lot for me already. Or do I give? No. Have a talk with the people around you. Let them know how serious you are about this, how much time you have left in this program, and how important it is for you to nail this. This is yours. This is yours for the taking. Don't get in your own way. Stop half-assing it and get out of your own way. Okay? I'm sorry to be so harsh, but this is what a coach does, right? And I've told many of you that I'm going to talk to you like a best friend would talk to you, right? And I'm not going to pull punches if I have to pull no punches. I won't do it, right? So I think I said that right. Anyways, happy Friday. Think about the weekend, what's going on, plan next week. And look, just because you're prescribed 2 walks and 3 workouts, 3 walks and 3 workouts, 3 workouts, no walks, whatever it is, it doesn't mean you can't, and it's Saturday and there's nothing on the schedule. It doesn't mean you can't go for a walk. It doesn't mean you can't do something that's exciting. Go for a bike ride. Go for a walk. Go to the mall if it's raining out. Get some extra steps one way or another. Sit down, read a book. Sit down and plan your friggin' food and what the plan looks like. Sit down with your partner and figure that part out. Because the more that they're involved, the more that they can support you. Okay? But get out of your own way. Don't give yourself excuses of that it's going to take a long time. Because At the end of the day, we only have a short amount of time together, and you want to maximize this time. Okay? Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. If you need something, reach out. All the best, and we'll chat soon. Okay? Ciao.